time to get this tunnel ready. We're going to send this out to Ottawa powder coaters. They're going to redo everything on it, but you know what? There's some holes in here. These things take a bit of abuse. A lot of road salt gets up underneath the tunnel, underneath the seat, sits there all summer, usually rots out these ribs. And this is just typical for any old land in this environment anyway. I'm going to cut out the back here where the seat bolts go in. I'm going to identify any bad places in here that need to be replaced. Cut it out with the cut-off saw. Come in, weld some new plate in, then we can send it out and get fixed. When they go to powder coat this, they hit it pretty hard with the sandblaster, and I know that if we don't fix this up, they're just going to blast holes right through it. Still want to leave this original metal in, where I can, right? This isn't going to be a major restoration back to original, as you can tell. But it will work for what we do. I'm going to blast through that. It's going to be good enough for Keely's kids, that's for sure. They're going to love this. Make sure you put on your hearing protection for this and your goggles. This gets a little rough. A little dirty. Ow. Alright, it's time to weld this up. Now this is an old chassis, right? This is the 1971. It is about 20 pounds lighter than the 72s and up. And one of the biggest reasons is because the metal is so very thin on it. So when I go to weld this, it gets all warped. Even if I do a little bit at a time, I don't have a TIG, so I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm not an expert welder either, but I get the job done. I'm gonna weld in this final patch, then it's off to Ottawa powder coating. They're gonna sandblast this, show us how to powder coat a tunnel. It's gonna look great. Going to do a little bit of grinding, clean up my popcorn welds. Welding's a funny thing. I love doing it, but you know what? I just don't do it enough to keep really consistent at the quality. I guess that's just the way it is. Now it's off to Ottawa powder coating. When this thing comes back, you're not going to recognize it.